Okay, I'm here at Best Buy, and I just talked to the guy for half an hour about the different specs of different types of TVs. You can look at a couple TVs here and consider some of the options we have. So here we have a 55-inch Samsung TV, but unfortunately it has a glossy finish, which is the case with most of these. So you can kind of see the edges. The pixels on the edge, they have kind of a screen-like view, but they're more greenish, bluish. The good thing about the Samsungs is that there aren't any buttons on the front, and they would mount really well. This one in particular is 55 inches, which actually looks kind of big. So that's encouraging. So here are some 42-inch plasma TVs made by a company called Insignia. The problem with them is that they burn out too fast. But if you look at the view angle of a plasma TV, it looks really, really good. A lot of these TVs have glossy finishes, especially the Samsung. So the question is, the commercial grade can we get? So the difference between a 40-inch and 55-inch is pretty big. Here's the 40-inch TV. You can see that my hand looks pretty large compared to it. Panasonic makes a bunch of TVs that are commercial grade that might be worth considering for us because they have a matte finish, which you can see is, well, it's hard to tell here, but it's a lot better.
An IPS panel TV, and there are some LGs that have IPS panels in them. However, they're
what does it
very
mean, IPS.
IPS is instead of arranging the pixels horizontally, they're arranged vertically.
Okay.
Panasonics use IPS panels, like this guy right here.
So if they're arranged vertically, what's the advantage of that?
It improves your angle viewing. Which, if you're sitting it horizontally on a table and you're looking at it like this, that's going to probably help out a bit.
Okay.
Like I said,
some of them have a significant difference in brightness too.
Yeah.
Are you able to control the brightness on all these? Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, it's a nice amount of LCD too. Pretty wide range of adjustability.
Do you know what the difference is between a commercial and a consumer grade television?
Yeah, commercial grade television is basically going to be built hardier. A little bit more of an industrial build, a little bit lower fit and finish, but more metal, more big, more bulky. It's built more robust.
So if we were to build a frame, the components on the inside would be relatively similar on a commercial versus consumer?
So like the actual panel itself would probably be about the same. It may or may not have like upgrade LED bulbs to last longer. If you want to, I can actually just put you in touch with my Best Buy for Business. You're not obligated to buy anything or whatever, but you can at least see what selection that we do have. Especially you're looking at the numbers you're saying, 10 or 15, what were you saying?
We're looking to buy 10 units.
10 units, you'd probably be able to get a decent price on them.
I just figured to come in here, I'd be able to actually see the difference in like sizes and stuff. So this
a matte finish might be the way you want to go.
Yeah, so a matte finish here
definitely
doesn't have any reflection. That's actually a really big part of it, right? So that's matte or glossy. Which one's this one's glossy, right? Sorry. Yeah, so in the glossy you can see the reflection. You can still see it in the matte finish, but it's not as it's muted, yeah. Actually, it makes a big difference with the blacks, right? To have the matte finish.
A bit, yeah.
So this is the Panasonic 42-inch class LED 1080p TV. It's only 60 Hz refresh rate versus 120 Hz. Apparently the difference between 60 and 120 Hz is that Blu-ray content, just 24 frames per second, works a lot better on 120 Hz. So Panasonic has something called IPS LEDs, which means that it has a really wide viewing angle. In-plane switching is what it stands for. And it looks like, to me, from a really close perspective, it looks amazing. this content is not the right resolution, but like I can tell a total difference in the screen. It looks actually, yeah, it looks completely different up close to me than the other ones. So it's really hard to tell the difference, but the Panasonic screens have a matte finish and they look a lot better displaying the same content to me when you're close.
Right. This is the step down from the 929. This is a 729.
Okay.
This is edge-lit.
Yeah. Okay, so this is, so 929 is, I should look at, and it has, it's backlit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Sony's XDR.
How much do you think that thing, it runs? The 9,
It's this guy. Yeah.
so that's the 929?
Right. So 2700.
But you can get it without the 3D stuff, because I think that actually interferes with what we're trying to do.
Right. Sony makes a commercial grade of their XBR, which you can get through our Best Buy for Business arm.
Okay.
They have a whole catalog of gear that speaks to the application that.
Okay,
that you
so
have in
I
mind.
guess what I need to do is just wait until I talk to those guys and look at the website.
You know, what they'll actually do is they'll come out to your business and do a site survey and so forth.
Okay.
I'm sure you have an IT guy.
Yeah.
That guy's probably you.
Probably me,
Right?
yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah.
But they have some really some technical folks as well that can
Okay.
that can speak your language.
Sure.
And get you set up properly with
All
the
right,
right
thanks.
piece. Yeah. Sony makes a lot of really nice gear on the commercial level.
All right,
For
yeah.
such things. You know.
We're trying to keep the costs under 2,000. That's why because we have 10 units, you know, and a
Right.
limited budget. So I'm trying to figure out.
Always, right?
Well, everybody, right?
Yeah, absolutely.